seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to gain any chance at all.
Here's the second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets some space around the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The sack on first down, it's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And he drops back in the gun. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Aiming for the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Setting the tone early on offense. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Took contact on the throw. And is intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, and what a play for this defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
It's good for a 3-yard gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They're going to run it. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll start the drive here with an end around. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Grab down the middle. It's Murphy. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finds room at the 30. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Mountaineers looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Ward. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Offense facing second and goal. Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaks loose at the 45. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. The Mountaineers will have first and 10 here. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Looks right for a quick completion. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Back to pass. It's Wyola. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
Can he make it? And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Nelson. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense really clicking here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Scanning the field. It's Wyola. On the run, he'll let it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, that's a great job by this defense at getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Cornhuskers will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskers will kick this deep to begin the second half. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's an out route. The catch made. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense showing a bunch formation now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, West Virginia. That puts them on top in the second half. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And on the carry, he's heading left. Finding some room at the 25. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Raiola. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Nebraska. Now the all-important extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. Receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play down.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, the quarterback catches a break here. That ball seemed to hang in the air forever. He catches a break with that ball not being intercepted and heading the other way.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Mountaineers will try to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Mountaineers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Another handoff to him on second and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
To the air, it's Raiola. Receiver makes the catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Nelson. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Coleman. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. You pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They'll try the right here. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the 3rd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Quick throw to his receiver. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Oh, it's a reverse. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And it's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the Mountaineers will have to punt this one away. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? Caught for the completion.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain, or...
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback will take a knee. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. He'll try the option play here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. Tight end makes the grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
He'll throw it now. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. As the first down is still going. Hard running through a tackle. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win.